Hello, welcome to Cosmic Cultivators. Everybody's out and about today, so excuse the background noise.
Yeah, don't mind that. So, what are we doing, dear?
We are filling our last bed
Last year, this was called Project Amaranth. This year, I think it's going to be the Cabbage Patch
with amaranth.
and lettuce. So
we're doing a lot of heavy companion planting this year just to maximize our grow space. And Chris will show you what's going in this bed.
we have your basic cabbage, I guess you would say.
It's your early cabbage, yeah.
Yep. And then we have the MI Gardener, and we're doing the salad bowl mix, which is just like,
we're gonna mix that in with the next one.
Yep. Which is the Butter Crunch.
Which was given to us by the Big Blue House Homestead.
Thank you, Sarah. We have Amaranth from MI Gardener, and also this one, the Red Rock Mammoth Cabbage.
Which looks absolutely amazing, full grown.
So we have a plot set out, done with our square foot seating planner.
Oh, the one thing Chris forgot to mention is we're also going to be adding in
Onions.
our onions, the ones I grew from seed.
Which has really been a great deterrent so far this year with pests.
I've been fortunate in the fact that I've been pretty successful with cabbage. We have had to deal with cabbage moths. So this year we are going to be creating an organic pest spray. Thanks to a tip from Courtney at Wide Family Farm, I'm going to be adding in garlic to my I use the peppermint castile soap and peppermint oil in there with it. So I'm also going to add in the garlic this year, maybe some cayenne to see if that helps too. But definitely, if you have a serious bug issue, you can cover your cabbage right up and just protect the whole plant.
I am doing 2 seeds per hole. I am separating those seeds by 1 inch, and I am covering them a 1/2 inch in depth. The reason why I'm doing 2 seeds per hole is I am maximizing my germination rate per plotted out area. So I just did 1, 2, 3, and do 1. What do we got? We have 6, so I'll do another row. So again, inch apart in the same plotted space, 1/2 inch cover. And we will...
It's actually a 1/4 inch for cabbage, but...
Okay, well I'm kind of just doing this. So it's a 1/4 inch of cover. My bad. I'm learning with everybody else. Alright, so the next 2 things that we're going to be planting next to our cabbage is going to be our salad bowl mix and
Butter Crunch.
Butter Crunch. And we're just going to kind of randomly plant this. So instead of boring you with the yammering and whatnot, we're going to kick it into cosmic warp speed. And we're going to do 4 plots. You saw us get our lettuce ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to smooth that over.
Really just want
Yeah, hold on.
Sure
Yeah. I just don't want to erase the marks too much. So we left spaces here. 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 And here. The cabbage we're not worried about because it's so far spaced apart. We'll have plenty of room for our next step. The reason why we have these spaces here is we're going to be doing some onion transplants. We're hoping these are old enough.
Yeah, I mean at this point they really need to separate, I think.
So why don't we go ahead and start off with one, because I don't think we're going to get a whole lot in here. So we get most of our tips from John at Will It Grow when it comes to onions.
Use root system.
You gotta put it right in this area. Beautiful root system. So it's as easy as gently pulling these off.
A little good.
And we're going to space these accordingly. What we wanted to do was use this as an example here.
So this is the perfect example of why companion planting works. So our kale, which is also part of the brassica family, by now would normally be getting eaten by everything. And as you can see by the leaves, there is not a single bite mark in any of them. Doesn't matter what species of kale.
Gotta say so far.
So far. But you can see that our plants are nice and healthy too by this. See how there's almost a waxy layer? You can see how the water's just beading right there. That is a sign of a really healthy plant in the brassica family. And all we did was plant our onions because we didn't have space to plant them anywhere else. I had to do the research and figure out what worked with what. We had kale already in here, so we planted our onions with them, and as you can see, but look at this onion.
What was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 layers already. So we also, you can see in here, we planted some more of those onions you saw us
the baby onions
planting over here. On our way by, we're going to show you our onion bed this year. Pretty much same thing, everybody.
John, I hope you're proud, buddy. I followed all your tips.
Yep.
And I am so this is the best I've ever done with onions.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am fully confident that we are going to get a harvest out of this. So
back over here now. Now what we have done is we've transplanted those onion seedlings. Those are our onion starts from seeds. The first batch that we tried from seeds failed.
Didn't fail, got eaten by a rat.
Well, no, the ones inside.
Oh, the ones on the porch, yeah.
They failed.
Bad medium. Don't ever plant peat moss.
We went ahead and got those from Walmart on a whim. But we did not give up on trying to grow them from seeds. So, as you see here, we have all those onions transplanted. On this side, we have our purple mammoth cabbage and the green cabbage there.
Early golden.
Early golden cabbage. On this side, you saw us in Cosmic Warp Speed plant a variety of lettuces.
It was butter crunch and salad bowl mix.
So the thought behind that is these onions are going to be a shield, much like you saw over yonder with the kale.
So we also had one more thing that we put in here that you did not see. So in each one of the corners, I planted 4 or 5 amaranth seeds. We're going to let one grow in the corner of each, just so we have seed. We were not successful in growing amaranth last year and collecting seed. This year we have the red garnet and it's a beautiful plant. We want to be able to grow a crop of it next year.
Yep. And one more thing to go along with companion planting. You can kind of catch a glimpse of the way everything is looking. Our potato patch. You saw the kale.
Everything is looking absolutely gorgeous.
That's our pea bed. A wonderful fire. And again, so here we have another example of companion planting, but without using vegetables.
So this, I've actually just mixed a whole bunch of flowers in. So I have my marigolds in here I have, I believe, some zinnias as well.
Yes, you do.
I have lupine, which is a pollinator, which you definitely want to bring in a pollinator for your sunflower. I also did a mixed variety of sunflowers in here, so we could look at beautiful sunflowers instead of just one giant one.
Yep.
But yeah, I also have borage and a lot of other medicinal herbs in this bed too, so.
And the same thing applies over here. So you see some of our melons, which you caught a glimpse of the other day.
But lining our melons is zinnias and marigolds.
All the way around. So
We are
this
trying to go with the most organic bug
deterrent. And as you see with the onions and the kale, because of those two work very well together, it's a success. Now we're hoping with the flowers we're planting in with our melons and cucumbers.
They're the spicy flowers. So the flowers that a bug's gonna bite and be like, ew, gross, don't want that. And hopefully they think that's everything that's in this bed, and it also helps with the smell.
And before we leave you all, one last example. Here we have the marigolds in with our beans.
Which are doing really well, and we actually just had a bunch of new beans pop up and a bunch of new marigolds.
So hopefully you learned something about companion planting. Yes, dear?
The more marigolds, the better.
Yep, take it from Gear Grinder 19. Marigolds.
Grow marigolds on top of marigolds.
Marigolds on top of marigolds. So we hope you all enjoyed this episode about companion planting and also spacing your crops appropriately to get the most out of your...
You should do just a quick overview of everything, just so we have this reference point to look back on.
So, okay, what's today's date then?
Today is the 30th of May.
May 30th. Beautiful day.
Gorgeous day. Oh, well, we give them a quick little peek of Selena's.
Yep, hold on, let me turn it around. We're gonna go the tomato wall.
We gotta figure out some flowers or something for this wall of tomatoes.
And again, we forgot about this for companion. Basil, marigolds.
I would start right here. So we have our trellis up this side. We're growing our pole beans that are gonna climb up.
Yep.
We have.
And look at that. We have 2 late entries that just popped up.
Oh, I planted somewhere it didn't.
Is that a seed over there?
Yeah, popped right out of the...
So, also in this garden bed, I have planted
he's all dried up.
a bunch of carrots as well in between here.
So you can see this is the one with the turnips in it. You can tell.
Oh yeah, Gina put turnips in here too.
So I wanted to let them germinate, and we're gonna come back through with some parsnips and some other root crops. We even have golden beets. I'm so excited about that.
Yep.
And yeah, so tomatoes love carrots. That is a fact. But they also love beets.
What did you do in this
turnips. This is getting taken over by weeds, I can tell you that. But there are some marigolds in here.
And this one is loaded with carrots as well. Also marigolds, basil.
Oh, we have a bean growing on top of a bean.
Uh-oh. So, you wanted to show Selena stuff before we take off?
Quick little...
So, Selena...
She's got her own little experiments going on over here, too, so... I'm not quite sure what she planted. I know she's got spaghetti squash over here, which is going to be really interesting to contain.
It is, yep.
She's got some beets.
Lots of beets. Here,
and more beets here, more beets here. I'm not quite sure what those are.
Not sure.
It's either, I think it's a spinach. I want to say it's a spinach.
Don't mind the pink skull.
Turnips. More turnips. She's got
awesome,
her cactuses.
Yep.
But, I mean, look at the way she experiments. It's cool. She's making her own compost right on top of her soil.
Yep.
With grass clippings, etc.
Yep. Well, that's the way nature would do it. So, all right, let's wrap this up so we don't bore people to death.
They could never be bored with us. We're the Cosmics.
We're the Cosmics. I'm getting a close-up of you because you keep walking towards me. right, peace,
sure
love,
you
and
have a good
happiness. Yes, peace, love, and happiness. Have a wonderful day.
Peace.
Oh, one last thing. The turkey lurker.
He's always around. He just went to go get his last fill up before the night. Now he's gonna go book it for the trees and hop in.
All right, for real this time. I promise.
Peace, be well, keep on growing.
Have a good one, everybody.